because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
All right, it's time.
Can we get the show on the road?
I've been waiting for it all day.
And not a moment too soon.
Listen to talk radio.
This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
5 to 7.
He's weird.
Best thing on the radio!
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd. You know, yeah, it's just a goofy name, okay? Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We have an abbreviated show tonight. We got UD basketball. Pre-game starts at 6 rather. Sorry. Tip-off at 7. The Flyers are at George Mason and Fairfax, Virginia. We have a new telephone number, 937-957-1290. And on the show tonight, we got cars into a building. We got an update. We had another vehicle go into a building today in Springfield. Also, we got some mail to get to, and Donny Osmond. Remember Donny Osmond? He's being sued, and for the reason he's being sued, I find quite hysterical. Though I guess if I were the victim, I wouldn't think it was hysterical, but just the story itself is a little silly, at least in my estimation. But we'll get to that. First thing I need to do is I have an Ohio man story, and to do with Valentine's Day, so I want to go around the horn here. Parker, can you hop on, please?
What's up, Todd?
So what did you do, if anything, on Valentine's Day? I know that you're not romantically connected to anyone right now,
right?
But did you do anything special, maybe with your friends, and just to sort of celebrate your celibacy?
I celebrated myself.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, what I did is I spent the day working here.
Okay.
And then I went home in the evening and I watched college basketball and had some dinner and just went to bed.
There it is.
I'm
Sierra,
good with that.
Sierra, how about you? I know you were romantically entangled with somebody, aren't you?
No.
No, you're not?
No, I hung out with my sister on Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Parker didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Okay, I got to get to Will. Will, now, I know you've been married for a while now. Did you do anything romantic and Valentine-y on Valentine's Day?
Nope, just hung out with my sweetie and our 2 puppies.
Oh, wow. So I just, I took Mary thrifting.
Oh, there you go.
So that was about it. The reason I bring it up is I've got this Ohio man, and he celebrated, let me kill that music real quick. He celebrated Valentine's Day in a very unique way. And this happened down in Hamilton County, or Hamilton and Butler County. Cops there arrested a man on burglary and public indecency charges. After 3 incidents on Valentine's Day, cops say 3 separate incidents of indecent exposure between midnight and 3 a.m. Apparently, he was going around this residential neighborhood on the west side of the city and just exposing himself to people in the neighborhood, in front of their houses, just strolling down the street, doing their thing. And at some point, he unlocked the window, got into a house, and, exposed himself to the people inside. So that's what this guy did to celebrate Valentine's Day. So none of us did anything for Valentine's Day, really romantic or fun or interesting. And this guy just went around town and exposed himself. Lewd behavior. So feel like we've missed out. Don't you? A little bit? Parker? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel... Is this right? Oh my gosh. Hi, is this Mary?
Yep, it sure is.
It's everybody. It's my wife, Mary, calling the show.
It might be the first time ever.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on the show and it's been a while, but I don't know that you've ever called the show. Maybe I called you once.
I have not.
Okay.
I have not. You've called me a couple times because you love me.
Right. So, so what's going on? What's your call?
I'm giving you an update.
An update.
I'm on 675 North.
Okay.
About traffic.
Oh, it's about traffic. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm about a mile away from Indian Ripple.
Yeah.
And my coworker was ahead of me, and she said, "Hey, I just got through the traffic because I made sure she was okay."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "There's nothing going on. It's just a backup."
Really?
There's not an accident. There's not nothing. It's just traffic.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we get all kinds of reports. So, man, oh man.
So that's what I got. That's my update.
Yeah.
And the first time I've ever called your show.
Say, well, while I got you, I brought this up the other night on the show.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that tonight is going to be the night that I'm going to try to start making a new habit and going to bed at the same time as you.
Oh God.
Wow.
You're gonna mess up my routine.
Oh.
I mean, I love you.
Huh. Okay.
Look, man,
well,
we've been doing this sharing a bed thing for quite a few years.
Yeah.
And for quite many years of it, I have gone to bed historically before you.
Right.
So I have a little bit of a routine, and I'm a little bit of a creature of habit. And I don't know if you know this, but I've been kind of out of my routine.
Yeah.
And now you're just gonna want to make sure that I just stay as screwed up as possible by injecting yourself into my routine.
Okay.
You
Wow.
can do whatever you want.
I've been thinking about this because I saw this study. I talked about it. I read an article and it just said that the people who go to bed together at the same time have a higher degree of happiness in their marriage. Now, I'm not unhappy. I don't think you're unhappy, but
right. This is why you don't need to listen to the study.
So you're just content with the way things are.
I feel like it's fine. Are you okay with the way things are? Like you just said, you're happy.
Well, yeah.
So why would you need to change your routine?
Because we could be happier, Mary. We could be happier. We could be drunk on happiness 24/7.
I don't need drunk.
You don't need drunk happiness?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're drinking.
All right. Well, I thought I was really going to try. I was really going to try to make a change and, try to get us better.
Really going to try to screw me up.
Better in sync. So I guess that's.
Are we out of sync? Do you feel like we're out of sync?
No. Well, no, I don't think we're out of sync. I just think we could be
more
more in sync.
To be in sync? How much more in sync can you two people get?
Oh, my God. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I'm at Indian Ripple now. Traffic just let up.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that.
That's what people actually care about.
Thanks for that report. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, I love you too. That was damn cold, wasn't it? Wasn't that cold? I'm trying to make strides here. I'm thinking this could be a change for us. And we could be more, in sync, and we could be closer, and we could go to bed at the same time, and maybe other things might happen. But she's clearly happy with the way things are.
At least she was honest, though.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I want her to just fall in line. I'm kidding, but all right. Well, there you go. There's a. Live traffic reports and live report, apparently, the status of my relationship and marriage. So I think everything's okay.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-double-D.
H-double-L.
S-T. can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
I know. Harsh. Harsh. Just feel like I got stabbed in the heart with an icicle. Yeah.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney from Dayton's Severe Weather Station 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
And the latest scan of the live Doppler 7 radar is all clear. It's 64 degrees.
That might be it, Todd. Maybe that's the time that she goes and releases all of her gas. She's told me she doesn't fart. Maybe that time frame is when she airs it out. Hey, Will, somebody just posted on the live stream that lanes are blocked at Indian Ripple due to wires being down. So I don't know if you have that or not.
Yeah, we had a report about an hour ago. Somebody said something about power lines, but I've been trying to confirm it, and I can't get anybody to tell me that. But I know we have one lane of traffic open from north of 675 down to about Indian Ripple.
Gotcha. Mary also sent me a text and said there's 2 lights on County Line, which are supposed to be traffic lights, but they're flashing yellow. I don't know which lights those would be. So I don't know. There's just a mess out there today.
Yeah, and people aren't really talking about it. But I'm sitting here watching all this crazy stuff going on. Looks like one fire truck just pulled away from southbound. So maybe we'll be getting.
Have more on that at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on
Thank you.
1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
I promise this will be fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Start the car.
Your crashed car. In local news, a spectacular car crash. House car.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We have a new telephone number if you want to call the show, 937-957-1290. We've got an update of cars crashing into buildings. So this happened earlier this afternoon. I think it was 3 o'clock hour or so. This is the Wright Pat Credit Union in Springfield on North Bechtel. A blue SUV crashed through the front door. Boy, they had to travel a good 20 feet, 30 feet from the curb, like jumping the curb and then boom, right into the front window. And that would make number 18 for the year. So if you're keeping track of cars into buildings, number 18 for 2026. Here's a question. I haven't eaten at a buffet food, like a restaurant buffet, like a Golden Corral or anything like that in years. I think it might have been the last time was prior to COVID. And after COVID, remember everybody kind of got freaked out because of the germs, and they thought, well, we got to shut down these buffets. We just can't have this. And a number of them, I remember the Golden Corral in Beaver Creek was closed for a while because of that. Well, I saw this story that Yelp has released their 2026 trends forecast and found that searches for the term all-you-can-eat buffet near me has surged 252%. So I'm curious if people, if you've started going back to the buffets. I think some of it might be financial because now, going out to eat is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. And maybe there's this idea that, okay, I'll pay a few extra dollars and go to the buffet and just gorge myself. Just let it loose. So maybe that's what it is. Like, how long can you stay? I know we've talked about this before. How long can you stay at a buffet before they kick you out? 2 hours, 3 hours? If you make it to lunch to dinner, they'll kick you out. That would be an interesting experiment. I think Parker should try. That'd be fun to see.
We've seen how food experiments went with me on this program.
Well, that is a good point.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, folks.
T. Oh.
Double D.
H. Oh. Double L.
S. T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
Oh, thank you for the update, Dan. The Ferncliff fence is safe so far. Hey, William, how you doing? Hey, Kim, how you doing? Well, I'm glad you're back, Kim. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Christy, where's that at? Where are you at?
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully.
You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We have an abbreviated show tonight. We got UD basketball. Pre-game starts at 6 o'clock with one Parker Testa. And then tip-off at 7. The Flyers are in Fairfax, Virginia, taking on George Mason. You know, last night I had a story where I have signed up to be a science research guinea pig. There's University of Maryland. They've come up with smart underwear. This is true, where they attach a clip to your underwear and it keeps track of your flatulence throughout the day. And they track it because they're trying to figure out exactly what the average is. They used to think it was like 14 a day. But now the first part of the study discovered that it was like 35 per day. That's the average. And I casually mentioned last night when I was talking about this that Mary, my wife, says that she doesn't fart. Well, somebody made a very astute conversation or a point on the live stream a little while ago. She was on the show, and I told her that I was thinking about trying to change that my bedtime schedule because we had another story that said that bedtime gap can cause some issues in your marriage. And she just happened to call in case you missed it. She called in with a traffic report. First time she's ever called the show. She's been on the show, but first time she called the show. And I just mentioned to her, I said, hey, you know, I think I'm going to try to start going to bed with you at the same time. So maybe we could be more in sync. They say that big bedtime gap can cause some unhappiness. And when I told her that, she said no. She did not want me to go to bed with her at the same time. She prefers the way things are, where she goes to bed about 9:30 and I stumble into bed around midnight or later. Somebody made a very astute observation. Maybe that alone time is when she lets out the farts. And she doesn't want me to know about it. I think whoever said that could be onto something. Really could be onto something. So thank you for that. I'm going to bring it up tonight when I get home. We got some mail.
Back up and yellow jacket. It's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
The Fatman.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you would like to email me, it's eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. Hey, Todd, funny GPS story from probably 2007. Okay, so this is from Mary Beth in Xenia. Last night we had a story about an Amazon driver who followed GPS. It took him down a beaten path where he ended up at a military firing range, like in the middle of the firing range. He took a wrong turn. Well, the UPS or the GPS took him on the wrong turn. But here's her story. This is good. I lived in Florida from 2001 to 2014 with my now ex, Dave. His parents live in Yellow Springs and were driving down to visit us. They had called when they were about 10 miles away. Using their GPS, they headed our direction. I'm not sure how it happened, but they somehow missed the turn to our house. The GPS took them to the next place they could make a U-turn and then sent them the other direction. Once again, missing the same turn, only to tell them to make another U-turn. Well, this probably happened 10 times before his dad called and said, quote, "Where the hell am I?" Like we knew. I'm not sure I've laughed harder in my life. When they finally pulled up in the driveway, they were ready to kill each other. So funny. Mary Beth and Xenia. Well, thank you for that, Mary Beth. Yeah, that's very frustrating. Very frustrating when the GPS takes you on a wild goose chase. But at least they didn't end up in a swamp down in Florida with alligators. You know, that could have been really bad. Parker, can you hop on for a second here, buddy?
What's up, Todd?
So did you happen to see this video of the UCLA coach was it last night or night before? I think it was last night.
I think it was last night, yeah.
So last night there was a game between the Bruins and the Spartans. And I think the Spartans were maybe getting their brains beat in, right?
Yeah. The Spartans were up by a bunch.
They were up by a bunch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spartans,
okay.
Yeah, UCLA was down like 25 points.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, one of the Spartan players kind of got a little bit of a breakaway and went up for a dunk. And the UCLA player just like in the air, it looked like he was maybe trying to block it, but you could see through his body to the other player. Takes him out, goes down to the ground. And of course he gets up and he's in each other's face or whatever. I've never seen this before. Before the referees could issue a technical, if there was going to be, or there be any sort of repercussions for that hard foul, the UCLA coach just pointed to the locker room.
Yeah. And
the player, let's see, his name was, Stephen Jamerson the second. He just sent him right off the court.
Yeah.
Like he ejected his own player.
Yep.
Have you ever seen that before?
No, I have not seen that before. I've seen referees eject players
Oh,
and coaches,
sure.
of course, but
Yeah.
no, I've never seen a coach just point to the locker room and say, "Get out, you're done." That was interesting. I don't know if the referees would have kicked him out.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't
it
know
was.
what they eventually ruled on the situation, but yeah, I've never seen a coach just say, "Nah, you're done."
I can 100% see, and we've all seen this, where somebody does something in a game and the coach is just livid and pulls him out and like, you're on the bench.
Right.
You're on the bench. And,
Right.
and many of us who have played organized sports in our life have probably been on the end of that. I know I have. But never has a coach ever said to me, or, you're not only benched, I want you out of my sight. I want you back in the locker room. I want you out of your uniform. I want you out of the building by the time, I don't think he went that far, but still that was, and how embarrassing that has to be for the player. It's like he probably knew, yes, I'm getting pulled for doing what I did, but to just be sent off like that.
Well, there's no reason to do what he did in any game, let alone, I get that you're frustrated, you're down 25 points, but still, you don't do that.
Yeah. Have you, when you played sports, did you ever run into any trouble like that, getting booted from a game?
Did I get benched?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember ever getting benched. But I was ejected when I was a little league coach.
Really?
Yeah.
You got booted from a little league game.
Yeah, one time I did. Yeah.
Were you arguing balls and strikes? Because that's a big no-no.
No, I was arguing a close play at second base.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, but you were a coach.
I was a coach. Yes.
So how old were you? Were you
I was
teens?
I was 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arguing with a 60-something-year-old umpire. Yeah.
Well, I have a story where I got ejected from a game. Okay, you ready for this? This was the first year that I played soccer, and this would have been probably 1977. In 1977, I was 8 years old. And we were playing, and this was a recreation league, Beaver Creek Soccer Association. This was like the second year they had soccer in Beaver Creek. I was out on the field, and I was a mouthy little kid. And I'm sure you're all shocked to hear that. I told the referee, I said, "Ref, you stink." Like just some little snotty 7-8-year-old kid would. Well, I got booted from the game. I got before there was even red cards, I got booted from the game. Now, that's not where the story ended. And this is true, and I wish I had the news article. The next morning, and by the way, my parents were mortified at this. They were mortified. The next morning, I come down for school, and my dad's sitting there at the kitchen table, and he's got the Dayton Daily News on. It was either the Dayton Daily News or the Journal Herald. I forget which one it was. I think at that time it was probably the Journal Herald. And he's got the sports section open, and he hands it to me. He says, "I want you to read that article right there." So he hands it to me, and I'll never forget this. And it was a little article about officiating, people, whatever it was. There was an article about, and the article had pictures, like little sketches of a referee and a referee, black and white stripe, doing his thing. And it was just a little article about referees and what they deal with. Now, this was way back, like in 1977. They referenced me. They didn't reference me by name. They referenced the fact that a child got ejected from the soccer game in Beaver Creek. I know what I read. I know it was a news article. I wish I could find that article. I have looked and looked and looked online in archives, all these news. And my dad was so angry at me. He's like, "You made the paper. I hope you've learned your lesson." So, yeah, I wish I could find that article. That would be certainly worthy of framing, wouldn't it?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now, from the
We've got police action out in front of the studio. We got an Oakwood cop and a Dayton cop with their lights on out in front of Dwayne the Drain on Main. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with Dwayne. Harvey. She's a good sport. Ooh. William, that sounds good.
WHIO Dayton, WHIO FM Pleasant Hill.
Nobody likes to be told what to think. Our news is right down the middle. Dayton's News and Talk is WHIO. Depend on it.
A Buffalo Wild Wings legal claim is settled. We'll have more on that at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
You have to admit that he is a lot of fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Well, there you go. That's the show. We got UD basketball. The Flyers are in Fairfax, Virginia tonight, taking on George Mason. Larry's got the tip-off just around 7 o'clock. And Parker Testa is here with his UD pregame show, so stick around for that. Wanted to mention this tomorrow out at the Hope Hotel in Fairborn. It's the last day of a job fair, a hiring event for Buc-ee's in Huber Heights. Tomorrow's the last day, and starting pay between $18 and $23 an hour. Once again, that's at Hope Hotel. There's a story on it at WHIO.com if you want more info. And that Buc-ee's opens April 6th. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
And with that, folks, I thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for listening. Listen, I'm probably making a bigger deal about this than I need to. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again soon.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. See ya.